that we're going to cover, and then we'll do sort of general questions and answers, is this is probably a lot of things that you've heard about lithium that I hope that after this talk you'll say to those people, hang on, wait a second, I heard that lithium is this. So a lot of times you hear lithium called the new gold, the new soy, or the new oil. Lithium is not gold, lithium is not soy, and lithium is not oil. The lithium market is currently teeny tiny. So this is the relative size of the lithium market compared to the gold market in 2015 and 2017. The lithium market only reached US $1 billion for the first time in 2015, and the whole market was only worth $3 billion in 2017. And that increase came from the increase in prices, not from an increase in physical production. To give you a little metric, the oil market in 2017 was worth $1,723.695 billion, which is more than 575 times the size of the lithium market. So the lithium market is a really exciting place to be, but it's a baby. In order for electrification of vehicles to even reach the most conservative estimates of electric vehicle demand, lithium has to grow 20 times by 2050. And so this is where you see recycling sort of becoming able to come into play. So around 2046, you'll have a critical mass of electric vehicle batteries that have been used through their useful life that are ready to be recycled. Until then, you need to see an increase in production. So that means about 60 million tons of lithium carbonate have to be mined or extracted to electrify the world's vehicle fleet, meaning 65 factories to the scale of the one that we've talked about with Tesla worldwide. Another common misconception is that lithium means one thing. So as we talked about lithium, the majority of lithium never passes through a metal phase. Lithium is not one product. You have lithium, which is pure lithium metal, lithium carbonate, lithium hydroxide, and lithium chloride. So cathode makers, the guys who make that plus side of your battery, they purchase lithium chemicals, and the value of that chemical is not determined by the percent of lithium metal that's contained in it, because lithium is not a commodity. So a commodity is defined as a basic good used in commerce that is interchangeable with commodities of the same type. Essentially, there is little to no differentiation from one industrial standpoint between a commodity coming from one producer or the other. So lithium is a basic good, it's used in commerce, but it isn't interchangeable. If you're a cathode maker, and you're used to buying my lithium carbonate, and all of a sudden I can't supply it to you, if you want to go buy lithium carbonate from Cliff, you're going to have to totally rework how your factory works to be able to take in my product. So there's a lot of talk about battery-grade lithium being 99.5% pure and industrial grade being 99% pure. But what's really important to the people buying the lithium is what's in that last 0.5%, because that's what determines whether they can use it or not. So to kind of conclude, lithium matters. I'm a big believer in clean energy, especially the transformation of transportation. And in order to transform transportation from fossil fuels to anything else, you need to use lithium batteries for at least the next 15 years. The battery and lithium industries are experiencing exponential growth and rapid technological change, so they're very difficult to forecast. Lithium is not quite mining, it's not quite chemistry, it's not quite technology, and it's not quite energy. So in order to be an actor in that space, it's important to have a combination of knowledge of all of those fields. Building a battery factory just because you have lithium would be like building a bakery in the middle of a sugarcane farm. It's just not a logical idea. And the lithium industry is a baby, so it needs time to mature, it needs access to financing, and it needs technologically advanced research and development to reach its potential. So I hope that you've come away from this talk knowing a little bit more about lithium and being as excited and hopeful as I am that we have an interesting couple of decades ahead of us when it comes to electric vehicles.